What's going on, runners? Welcome to another streaming from Shiloh. We got Stimhack Online Cash Refresh Tournament number 4. This is round 3. I'm up against my opponent, Red Oni. Shoutouts to Red Oni for being super flexible on when we were going to play our game tonight. Let me switch over to the game stream and see if that is showing up. It's not. What is this all about? You know what? We're gonna do some technical difficulties. Please stand by, and I'm gonna switch up what we got going on here and see if I can make a change on the fly. Anyway, I'm playing Seidr Labs, and let's do a new screen capture. And I am on. Who's my runner for this? Window. Do. Okay. Damn. What up, runners? Welcome back to Streaming from Shiloh. I'm your host, Pure Flight. What's up? It's Graham, and I'm playing my opponent, Red Oni. Shoutouts to Red Oni this week for being super flexible and when we're playing our game tonight. This is part of the Stimhack Online Cash Refresh Season 4. This is round 4. Both of us are hanging out near the bottom tables. I'm on Seidr Labs and Reina. And we're going to find out what Red Oni is on, because I do not know. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. We are not using White Nile yet because they're not really those cards aren't really implemented on JNet. So instead, we are just going with our Sovereign Site versions of our decks. AgInfusion. Oh man, that's going to really shut off my indexing plan, and I don't love that. But I think I'm going to keep this. Otherwise, he's on AgInfusion. And I think that's probably a pretty good choice because there's some pretty good Jinteki cards that came out in Red Sands. I just haven't been overly impressed with the Jinteki cards I've seen so far from this new cycle, from the Katara cycle. Bacterial Programming came out in the last pack, along with Amor, I guess is what it's called. He's going to ice up HQ, it looks like. He's icing up R&D. Alright, so that turns off my early indexing play, which I would have really enjoyed. We're going to go Sure Gamble and then I've Had Worse and see what we draw out of that deal. We got an Amakua, which is pretty cool. And, you know what? I think I'm going to slam that down and then get a counter on it. From Archives. I thought that you got Amakua counters from Archives even if there's no cards in it. I'm just going to take a credit then in that case. I can never remember that ruling. I feel like that I saw Boggs comment on it and say that, yes, because Archives is always there, there's an actual access step. But to me, it's really unintuitive because it says cards. It says, like, you have to access cards, right? So then... you know, I just don't really understand why that wouldn't work. Or why that would work. Because you're not actually accessing any cards. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, he doesn't res, which is interesting. I got a fast track going on here. I'll run HQ again if you're not going to res it. It might be a DNA tracker or something. And then, you know what? I'm going to slam down this liberated account and get that money train rolling here. One of my goals with my Reina decks is that I want to get them to try to res ice every turn if I can. The biggest thing I was scared of was Koma Inu. Apparently I should be concerned about Home Guard because that is something that is in his deck, so I don't love that. I guess I might as well get an access out of the deal, huh? I'll pay 3 for that. I got money sitting on a liberated account, so I don't mind too much. Ben Musashi now, he's going to stay there. But what's good is that he doesn't have very much money, so I'm going to be really risky and run HQ. I don't think he's going to have the money to res either of these ice. See the fast track, and then I'm going to play emergency shutdown on Home Guard. Oh, set up a big indexing play here, maybe. I'm being a little bit greedy in that I'm not spending any time setting up, and I'm just being really aggressive. Let's get rid of this ice that he's got. Let's get rid of long-term investment. It's interesting. 2 enigmas and a priority requisition. Maybe I should be giving him the priority or the enigmas, but you know, who really cares, right? That's fine. I'm gonna draw and then gain some money. I probably should have drawn first because I could have gotten 2 data sucker counters out of the deal. But I was just so excited about that indexing play, right? So that's the enigma. Let's draw twice. Hey, there's Mimic. That's pretty exciting. I'll throw down a data sucker and take some money. So that's probably the other enigma. But I'll make him res it. That's fine. Cost me a click, but you know, sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta. Let's draw. Oh wow! All right, well, 3 Liberades feels pretty good. So something that Cash Refresh always lacks is economy options, right? Like I feel like your economy is just so limited as the runner. It really is either side, but that might be the thing. What am I trying to say? The long-term investment there. So let's see. I can make him. Top R&D card is, what did I bury that? It's a Himitsu Bako. He does not have much going on in HQ, so you know what? Now might be a decent time for me to play this day job and just get it out of my hand, right? All right, now there's fresh cards on R&D, so now I can threaten to run some stuff. He's going to be hungry for credits here. So let's draw first. I'm going to run R&D. He'll probably res that Enigma for 4. One of the reasons why I like Reina and Cash Refresh is because those economy options are so limited. So Reina becomes really taxing. I also know that he can't res this home guard, right? He probably wouldn't want to either, because I don't have any icebreakers down. Ben Musashi, yeah, I'll trash that. So that's probably a Ben Musashi on the remote. Tithonium. Stupid. And I'll just clear off some liberated money. I want to keep my money up so I can install this other liberated when I need to. So he's protecting this long-term investment. I actually don't mind it that much as a card. I understand why it doesn't see competitive play, but you know, I think it's still pretty interesting, and can be effective sometimes. So I still don't think he wants to res the home guard here because it says trash 1 icebreaker and Data Sucker is not an icebreaker. He also did not res the Enigma. Ooh, I don't think I can steal that. Let's see what's going on in HQ these days. Let's see if I can get some more Data Sucker counters. Oh, that's right. That's why I didn't want to run here. That's why I did it before. Come on, let fire. There it goes. Yeah. I told myself not to do that before, but I was just like, I don't want to draw or install anything. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Alright, well, I pretty much lost this one, though. I just can't remember all this stuff. Maybe it's because I'm talking to you guys. Maybe I'd be a better player if I wasn't gabbing the whole time. I don't know. I think I thought that was the Himitsu Bako, which is why I still ran it, but, you know, here we are. Alright, well, let's just install these guys, and then we're going to run on HQ. And I have no cards in hand, so Koma Inu doesn't do anything, but he is at snare numbers, so I could just straight up die. I don't think he has any other agendas in here. I've run that fast track, like, seriously 4 times now. Driving me nuts. Is that a freaking gene splicing thing? I don't know, man. Is there a data folding? That's fine. I had a knifed in here, which was supposed to be tech for, what's it called? Kukugo. Man, why are you installing so much ice? It's crazy. Alright, well, good news is that Forged Activation Orders is turned on. So let's draw up a couple times. I should have played I've Had Worse there. And then I'm going to play Forged Activation Orders on this home guard and just make him trash it, because he doesn't have enough money for it. Just gonna use the long-term investment money. And he's gonna gain a point with Gene Splicer here. Play a day job, I guess. Now I have money, so I just need to find my other breakers. I don't think I have another Mimic, so I think I'm kind of SOL this game. I should have Amakua in here, though. Another Amakua. Seeing as the first one got trashed. I've been playing insanely recklessly, so this is like not a great video to learn from. Maybe if you are a new player and you're like, wow, it feels like Graham's being like kind of really aggressive. How does he know when he can run? I'm not thinking that much about it. That's the problem. Because like I could hit another oh jeez, I could hit another Koma Inu at any time, which is really going to set me back. Right now I'm just digging for breakers is basically what I'm doing. I probably should have challenged that long-term investment a while ago, but like, here we are. If I can just find an Amakua, yeah, he's going to jam this guy. That's not a terrible idea, though. Start the Nisei train. I mean, unless he really doesn't think that I'm going to get in. I just need to find an Amakua, and then I'm fine. Yeah, okay, he's going to jam it. I agree with that play. We're going to draw. It's not an Amakua. I could play forged activation orders on something that's not his remote, and then I could threaten to run. Let's try it. Let's try this ice right here. This is the second outside R&D ice. The plan being it's expensive. Oh, it's Tithonium. Oh, well, that wasn't very effective, was it? Well, that's neat. And so now I can't run because I didn't expect him to res Tithonium. I just need some more freaking breakers is what I need. Alright, give me some money. It's fine. Yeah, obviously I was trying to make him spend money so that he couldn't res. Oh, that's the Obakata. Gross. No, it's not. He just wanted to be able to play an IPO. I'm not sure why he would burn a shipment from Tenon just to play an IPO, but what do I know? I'm losing this game, you know? Alright, anyway, let's drop for one. Oh, Force of Nature. It's a breaker. That's cool. Let's drop again. I'm going to throw that instead of Force of Nature and this Progenitor, I guess. And then I can put the Amakua on the Progenitor, and then I'm going to start running, and it's going to be great. Don't you jam. Don't you jam. Why would you jam? Alright, throw out the Amakusa, and we're going to run Server 1. Doesn't res it. It's a data loop, huh? Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll put in these guys. And so what's going to happen is that I'm going to hit the Ben Musashi and trash him. Oh, and then I still got to break this thing, don't I? Oops. Lost some credit. He was doing the same thing. So we can trash the Ben. And I will not pay 4 net damage to take the Obokata. But I can run... I think I can run... Let's see here. I had to pay 8 for that day loop, huh? He's still in snare range, which is what makes me nervous about trying to run again. I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to run HQ. He's not going to res anything else. Because he's only got 4 credits. And then he can't screw out the Obokata next turn, right? Oh, God. Stupid AgIn. Forgot about that ability. I'll tell you what. Yeah, so I absolutely lost this. I've been entirely too reckless because I've been talking way too much. And I haven't been thinking about, like, anything. So, all I'm going to do for the rest of the game is just draw and take credits. I could really concede at this point, but we might as well just play it out. I'll ask him, actually, if he wants to play it out or not. I might... I can't remember if I have another, what's it called? I don't have another Amakua, so I can't. I can, let's see here. I can slam this down. We can go archives. I can break all this stuff. Get a bad publicity out of the deal. And I'm going to click to draw. Yeah, I was way too reckless that game. So, yeah. Obviously, I misplayed that a whole lot and ran about twice as much as I really should have been running. So, oops. But hopefully this next game will actually be pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I've been playing a lot of Omar recently, and Omar really benefits from running a whole lot early on. And this was not the case for this game. It was not something I should have done. But you know what? It's okay. That's just how it goes. The Seidr deck I care a little bit more about in that I've been trying to make it work more. Oh god. I guess I gotta mulligan this because it's kit. Gross. Alright, so let's do Nausea on HQ, Data Raven on R&D, click for credit. So this is a taggy Seidr, because the whole idea with Seidr's ability is that you make them lose or spend clicks. Usually that is through Mason Bellamy, this upgrade that I have. And so essentially what happens is that they're running on last click, either of their own volition or because I took away all their clicks. We're going to go... Oh, I need another piece of ice, don't I? Let's draw. Hedge fund, and we'll go into remote. I need one more piece of ice out here, and then I am Gucci. So anyway, yeah, if you're running on last click and you get tagged from, say, a Data Raven, then your life becomes a lot more not great. And unless the runner is on Magnum Opus, then they don't usually have a lot of great options for, well, really anything. They don't have a lot of great options for economy, right? So usually if they're tagged, I can at least trash all their economy. He's running Network Exchange, which means it costs me extra credits to install stuff, which is gross, and I don't love that. But it's a really fun kit card, I think. So he's going to tax my economy a little bit here too. Let's see if I can find some more ice. No luck. I'm just not finding the stuff that I really want. Like, I could try to jam out an agenda here maybe, but it's only behind a single ice. He just needs to throw it on a Gordian Blade and he's in, right? So that seems like a terrible idea. I also thought about putting this MCA austerity policy around. Put it out, click it, use it, deny him some clicks, but I figured that he would just be able to get in if he ever needed to. He's inversificating, eh? I'm probably just going to let him in. Oh, gross. He can trash my Maryland campaign for free. Yeah, I don't want him to know what this is. He's not inversificator, huh? I mean, I can make him spend some money, but then he can put this ice wherever he wants. I don't want that. So I'm just not gonna do it. But I'm gonna res the Maryland so that if he trashes it for 1 with Parisia, that it goes back into my deck instead of me losing it. He'll also see the Mason Bellamy, which he can choose to trash, I guess, if he wants. So there's that. Let's draw. Nothing, huh? Alright, let's jam these guys back on this remote. Lol, sneak door. Boo. All I want to do is establish a little bit of money. That's all I want in this life. Did you steal that Akawa? Alright, good. I would have been a sad boy if he had stolen that. Let's draw. Take credit. IPO. This is unfortunate because I have a whole lot of good things in my hand that I do not want to get rid of, but I will be forced to. Because I can't find a damn piece of ice. And I've been having this problem. You could go back, watch my videos. Literally every video I see, I will have said, man, I can't find ice. I have like 16 ice in this deck, right? Like, where is the ice? 15. Yeah, that's like a super normal level of ice. Ooh, thanks. I will take back the IPO is fine. Judge. So this actually gets shuffled. I'm all over the place tonight. Sorry. Yeah, this is all kinds of rude is happening to me right now. Dang it. You know what? Fine. If that's what you want, I will und nutzen my way to victory here. Except I'm not, because he's just going to come in and then he's going to switch my ice all around. That's fine. So... Oh, he's running on last click anyway, whatever. Man, I didn't see him use 2 clicks. I thought he only used the 1. It's fine. It's fine. See if he swaps it. Doesn't look like it. He's just trashing everything. Where's he getting all this money from? This Armitage. I just can't keep up with this Armitage economy package he's running. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. Well, I could bluff this Vitruvius. Seems like a bad idea, but at the same time, he's going to run my hand anyway, so I might as well, and then just go back up to money with IPO. He'll probably run in and check it and I'll lose, and that's fine. Because I have like no outs, but I can't find any darn ice. It's driving me nuts. A third of my deck is ice right now. Like, where is it all? Oh, thank God he didn't run it. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh man. I looked out there. So that's good. And don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. Yes. Don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Parisia doing work. I mean, like 6 credits off that Parisia. Let's draw. Install this guy in server 1. And we're gonna install this guy in server 1. I mean, he can sneak door to his heart's content, right? So, like, I can't really... can't really score stuff out the normal way. Or I can't really, like, hold stuff in my hand, right, until... You rat. Emergency shutdown? How? What are you spending your influence on? This is madness. This costs some more money to break. But, I mean, he's still got a click and 2 credits left. I got crazy flooded, and I didn't see any freaking ice. And it drives me nuts until the very end of the game. And I spent all my money just installing ice over and over again, it felt like. I didn't spend all my money installing ice. I spent 4 credits installing ice, which is not all my money. Yeah, I'll draw a card. That's fine. Yeah, no, that is GG. Man. Yeah, it was rough. Thought about saving that data raven for the scoring remote because that's where it's best. I've never seen Sneak Door out of kit. That was nutso. But yeah, usually Data Raven would go best on the remote, but I was afraid of his early pressure, and I started with 2 agendas right away, so like I had to ice up HQ first turn, which I never like doing. It's just rough, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe Maryland's just too slow. I mean, he was able to... Parisia got you like 8 creds. He's able to trash anything ever. He had tons of money, which was nutso. So even though I got like 3 IPOs and a hedge fund and a little bit of Maryland, like I just couldn't get the cash I needed. So he's using Yusuf. That's awesome. Secretly I do like Yusuf. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry that the games were terrible. Next time I stream, maybe I will try to calm down a little bit. Just take a breath and not be quite so crazy, because I was on insane tilt and just did not think about basically anything I was doing. So, woo! Anyway, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time on Streaming from Shiloh.